here with the owners of Shadow Sound Studios. Hi guys!
Hey. Clydebank opened in February 2010. So it's just over 4.5 years old. This place we opened last July. Last July. I know. Nearly a year in. I heard that the Art Studios was closing down. I used it when I was a lot younger. I didn't want to see it shut, and I thought if there's any chance in hell that we can kind of save it and kind of bring it under the same umbrella as Shadow Sound and Clydebank, then I thought we should do that and keep the place open.
Just go for it?
Yep. Nice. I think the biggest problem being an engineer at all, especially when based in Glasgow, is saturation of the market. I mean, I think I worked out that out of all the educational institutions you've got in the region of between 200 and 300 engineers all leaving some point of further or higher education every single April, and that's just the ones that are doing formal courses, NCs, HNCs, HNDs, diploma degrees, masters, and out of that there's maybe half a dozen jobs, maybe a dozen jobs at the most to come up every year.
Do you think it's possible to make a living from being in a band?
I think if you're doing the right thing, there's definitely a market for certain elements. I think here, the chance of anyone getting picked up by a major and getting signed and getting their entire life paid for, I think that's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
There's a lot more opportunities than there used to be though. Like, so you don't have to go to a label now.
Aye, true. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a band of kids getting together, getting guitars, getting drums, getting into a practice room and making shit music. There's nothing wrong with that.
Definitely not.
That's the process. That's the process. But it's I keep going, just keep trying, keep doing it, keep plugging away, keep writing stuff, keep plugging it out, keep recording it, keep playing gigs, and then if you throw enough shit at the wall, something will stick. I mean, I work a lot with acoustic acts. I do a lot of singer-songwriter stuff. I do a lot of acoustic band projects, that kind of thing. And that's because I have connections with some of the guys that do things at the Nice and Sleazy's open mic night. So I get quite a lot of work through that. We also have quite a lot of kind of rock and indie bands that we've recorded over the years. And now because we've got a studio that's very much a heart of the metal scene in Glasgow, we're starting to see more of that coming through. So it's nice to see that bit of diversity coming out.
Yeah.
But it'd be very, very nice to get some more of the metal guys out and get them into Clydebank and get them recording. That'd be great fun. We charge a £5 an hour for off peak and £9 an hour for peak for rehearsal time.
What's a peak and off peak?
Your off peak stuff is 9 AM to 6 PM Monday to Friday and 9 AM to midnight on a Saturday. Anything else we count that as a peak rate. So your evenings and Sundays we count that as peak.
Can you tell us some good bands, the bands that you enjoy recording and you think are talented and who we should look out for?
Kingpin.
Yeah, Kingpin, definitely.
Good for Kingpin. They're always a laugh. Their stage banters are fantastic. Their bassist is a creature.
A creature?
Oh, Gary's an experience.
Oh, you have the experience, Gary.
So is there anything else you'd like to plug, promote, get out there? Just a couple more minutes to say what you want to say.
Aye, I mean we do quite a lot at both studios. We've got obviously the recording studio at Clydebank, the rehearsal studios in both locations. Here we're opening up our venue at the back. That's going to get bigger and better the kind of more we go at it. We offer tuition for guitar, bass, drums, singing, piano, violin, both studios. We do quite a lot of work kind of out doing live stuff, equipment hire, backline hire. One of the things that we do is that we started this off, and this is actually how Craig got into the studio in the first place, was through a kind of volunteer scheme thing. And from there we've kind of taken that up, and it's now it's basically how we survive with two studios and just the two of us is we have volunteer staff that come in and they kind of offer us anything from an evening a week up to kind of two or three days a week, just if they're free time, just to come in. We train them here. They learn how the job works. They learn how the studios work. They learn how to be a sound engineer in a realistic kind of live setting.
Giving them a leg up.
Yep, they get a little bit of hands-on experience. We've got folk here that are straight in off the street, have never done this before in their lives, right up to people that have honours degrees in audio engineering, who want to come here and get a bit of hands-on and work with us and and do a bit here, and it gives them either CV material or it gives them a platform to do freelancing work as well through the studios in Clydebank. We've had other engineers in the past, guys that work in different venues that are all pals of ours that have been in, have used the studios to freelance out of, and we encourage all the kind of volunteer staff to do exactly the same thing and get a bit of portfolio up and earn themselves a bit of cash doing the same job. Like, cool.
Thank you very much for your
Cheers.
time.
Thank you.
Being superb. Ow, I just hit my fucking elbow off the radio stuff. But we'll just ignore that and carry on.